You could be throwing thousands of dollars down the drain by not doing this one simple thing. And that is selling to your existing customers. And in this video, I'm going to be showing the 3 systems and strategies you should implement in your business to make sure that this becomes the easiest opportunity for more revenue in your business. If you don't know who I am, my name's Gavin. I delivered on over $26 million of revenue, as well as setting up my own Shopify store, which made $78,000 per month. I now help founders and businesses perfect their customer journey using AI and automation. So let's break it down here. So we've got the probability of selling here. On the left-hand side, it's the probability of selling to a new customer, which can be anywhere between 5% and 20%. It's essentially your conversion rate for brand new customers coming into your business. On the right-hand side, it's the probability of selling to an existing customer. That increases exponentially here to 60 to 70%. Why? Because they're already with you. They've seen what you can do. They've got the proof as the pudding right in front of them and that you've delivered results for them. So why wouldn't they say yes to it? That's why it's just so easy to sell to existing customers. And then as you kind of scroll over here, we look at the cost of acquisition. Now, naturally, it's going to cost you a bunch of money to get a new customer because you got to go advertise, you got to go hire people in order to go find those. You may have agency costs, a bunch of different things, as well as running your own business. All of that cost in order to get a new customer. But when you've got an existing customer base, you don't have to pay that to find them again because they're already there, which means you significantly reduce the amount of money in order to sell to that existing customer. So it's an absolute no-brainer to make sure that you are putting your offers in front of your existing customers. Now, what I want to talk to you about are the 3 main opportunities. I'm going to break them down on the screen here with you too. So opportunity 1, that kind of splits into 2 areas. And this is about your marketing systems. So I recommend all my clients have an email newsletter or blast that is going out on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Now, these weekly emails should encompass your existing customers if they've given consent for you to market to them. And in these emails specifically, we are going to talk about our case studies. We're going to be talking about our wins, and we're going to be talking about just generally awesome things that you are doing. That's going to be showing them, oh, I might need that for my business. I'm going to hire them to do that particular system. Or I need that particular strategy. I'm going to hire them to put that into my system. The second part of this first opportunity is personalized emails. Now, you can automate this to a certain degree, but these personalized emails need to be you reaching out directly to that customer saying, hey, customer, I've got this really cool thing that I think you want to see. It's based on a win that I had with a previous customer, and I think you would like that. Now, remember, you know your customer, you know what their pain points are, and you know what the problems they're going to face throughout their journey. Now, you want to then be, again, talking about your case studies, but you want to be a specific case study to say, hey, I had this awesome, amazing win with this customer. I think it would benefit you to have this system in your business. So we want this case study to be specific to their next problem. Now, this is so much better than just blasting an email out to all your existing customers saying, hey, need any help? So remember, you want to be super specific. Now, when it comes to opportunity 2, you want to have a regular, I say about quarterly cadence of new offers in your business. Now, these new offers are obviously going to be going out to new customers or trying to get new customers into your business. But why wouldn't you test them in front of existing customers? Now, so you always want to be testing these new offers. And again, that should be going out as an email blast with new offers and benefits. Hell, you can even put a discount for existing customers in here so they can be the first people to test it and see if there's product market fit in that sense. Excuse my spelling. There we go. And then it comes into opportunity 3. Now, I've left the best to last because this is probably the easiest and the most effective. It's going to lead to more conversions in your business than you've ever seen. So this opportunity is all about identifying the problem that your client is facing next before you've even finished the initial project with them. Why? Because just before you deliver, you can then hold their hand and say, look, I know you're going to have this particular issue next. Here's the solution already laid out on a plate for them. They'll be stupid to say no, especially if you've got the data and the wins and all the experience behind it. Remember, they're going to see what you've delivered. You're going to provide them value. So they are more likely to say yes to continue the relationship. And then you gain yourself more retainer clients. You want to identify the next problem they're facing and present the solution before you wrap project 1 up. Simple as. You just ask them there and then, as you're delivering all the amazing things, remember, they're going to be euphoric in the amazing stuff that you're delivering for them. And they're going to say, yeah, of course, let's get it done. And you just then continue the payment after that. So to recap, it is always easier to sell to an existing customer base than it is to find a new customer. It costs you far less than it does to get a new customer out there. And there are three main opportunities that you should be implementing in your business. The first one is doing email blasts and personalized emails, showing off the wicked, amazing case studies that you're achieving and the results that are going to give them a little bit of FOMO to say, I want a little bit of that. The next part of that is then personalizing those emails to say, hey, you customer, I can help you. Here's a win from a recent client of mine, and I think it would benefit you. Opportunity 2 is a quarterly cadence of new offers. You should always be building new offers to test out in the market. And why don't you test them on existing customers and provide a small discount in order for them to take that up? And then finally, opportunity 3 is whilst you are on project with them, why not identify what their next problem is and present them the solution as you're delivering the first project. They're more likely to say yes at the end of the day. I hope you found this video useful, and if you got value from it, I'd really appreciate if you click that subscribe button or whack on the notifications, and let me know in the comments if there's any questions that you have on this. I'd be more than happy to answer them in my next video. Thank you.